Hello guys and welcome to another Sunday review. So on the Power Rankings we've talked about different films, then both on the Power Rankings and on the Sunday reviews we've talked about games, we've talked about animes, different TV series. So this time it's time to talk about music on my Sunday review. Now this is one I was wanting to do last week, but I did promise you guys the Final Fantasy video, so instead I waited a week whilst I did that, and now I have it. It is here. Hang on. So this week I am reviewing Ed Sheeran's new album Divide. Now the reason why I'm releasing this is because it is possibly the biggest hit going right now. I mean, Ed Sheeran has 9 songs in the top 10. He has 16 songs in the top 20. He has 3 albums out of the top 5 on the album charts. I mean, Ed Sheeran is currently the hottest commodity in music, and possibly now he can be classed as the greatest artist of all time. Arguably, of course. Now, I will say, I mostly listen to rock music, so bear that in mind before I give this review. So, a little bit of a backstory on Ed Sheeran. I mean, first you've got to talk about his albums. You've got to say, his first album was called Plus, his second one, Multiply, and now his third and recent one, Divide. Now, going back to his first album, he did release some good songs on that. You're talking The A-Team, Drunk, Uni wasn't a bad song, you got Lego House, You Need Me. I mean, there was all good songs coming from that one. And then again with Multiply, you had songs like Sing, Bloodstream, Thinking Out Loud. Again, some decent songs coming from that one. But now we're on to Divide, the album that is taking everything and everyone by absolute storm. Now, kicking off the album with Eraser, absolutely fantastic song, catchy as hell, can't deny that one, it's really catchy as Eraser. Then the second song on the album and his first single off of the album, Castle on the Hill. Again, yet another catchy song. It's really, really well written is that song. Third song up on the album is Dive. I wouldn't say it's one of the best songs on the album, but again it is another well written song, good song. And then fourth song on the album, his second single to come out, is Shape of You. Now, from what I understand, this is a song that was originally written for Little Mix, and then I believe it was supposed to have then been for Justin Bieber, but don't hold me to that one. I know it was definitely for a different artist after that. And then Ed decided that it was so good he was going to keep it for himself. So that's why that song on its own, it sounds more dancey than the rest of his stuff, because it was actually written for other artists. But like I say, it is, as he said himself, that good that he's just kept it for himself. That is definitely a song that you need to go out and listen to, as is the next song on the album, Perfect. Now, Perfect is a song that he wrote about his girlfriend, and you can hear the love and the passion in that song. I mean, it is an absolutely amazing, amazing song, as is the next song on the album, Galway Girl. Now, Galway Girl is one of the catchiest songs possibly ever. I mean, I have had it stuck in my head for weeks. It is ridiculously catchy. Possibly my favourite song on the album. I mean, when it comes down to writing, it's not like the best song when it comes to writing, but the song itself is absolutely super catchy and it's amazing. Then you're going down the album from there. Happier, again, another good song. New Man is a great song. Hearts Don't Break Around Here is a decent song. Well, in fact, I'm not going to read out every song, but skipping down a few more, you've got Supermarket Flowers. Now, that's a song that he has wrote about his mother, which is another massively powerful song. The way that is written is absolutely amazing. The writing in it, the play on words as well in certain stuff, and it's an absolutely gorgeous song. You got Barcelona again, Nancy Mulligan, 2 more great songs. Now, as an album, that album is absolutely amazing. Definitely by far the best album Ed Sheeran has ever done. I mean, when he brings out his next album, whether it's going to be minus or equals or whatever he's going to decide to call it, but I'm sure it's got something to do with maths. Maybe he'll release pi. But whatever he does on his next album, his 4th album, it's going to be seriously difficult for him to top this album. Now, coming from a metalhead, someone who listens to mostly rock music, I mean, I am giving this album a 9 out of 10. And the only reason I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10 is because, for me, it's not like Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory, where every single song on the album is amazing. I mean, there are some songs on there that I'd listen to once or twice, but I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to the songs. There are a couple on there that are like that, and they're all towards the back end of the album again. But most of that album I could listen to all day, every day. I mean, it is an absolutely outstanding piece of work. I mean, for him to top this, it's going to be very, very difficult. And Ed Sheeran, in his own rights, has some of the stuff that he's done himself, not only for his own stuff, but stuff that he's wrote for other people. He has wrote some amazing stuff himself. I mean, I wouldn't say that he's the greatest singer on the planet, but as a writer, you cannot deny that he is an amazing writer when it comes to songs. You'll struggle to find anyone better than Ed Sheeran. So, again, that's why I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. When it comes to music, it is one of the best, and I'm very picky with my music, actually. When it comes to music, there's not much that I will rate high up. There's not much that I'll rate as a 10 out of 10 when it comes to albums. But this one is about as close as it's gonna get, really. So, if you haven't heard Ed Sheeran's new album, what rock have you been living under first? And second, go out and get that album now. I will suggest to anyone, no matter what genre of music you like, what you'll listen to. You could be a big fan of classical music and that's all you listen to. Go out and get Ed Sheeran's new album. What are you waiting for? Why are you still sat here watching this? Go get his album. And also come back tomorrow for some more Let's Play videos. And next week, this time, for another Sunday review. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now, guys. Bye.